Good morning, friends and family. My name is Makhadi, aka Kajo M. Welcome to my channel. Please hit that like and subscribe. For those that don't know, Ngwanyana Mupedi, Ketwa Limpopo, currently based in Cape Town. Guys, today's video we're gonna talk about ADHD. I had my oldest son when I was young. Due to my age and circumstances, he grew up staying at his grandmother's house from the father's side. Unfortunately, my mom passed away when I was very young, so my son's grandmother decided to take him in, and then he grew up staying with him. And then fast forward, finished school, started working. 17 years later, to cut the story short, I had my second son, of whom I'm staying with. My older son is in Joburg. Currently, I'm staying with my daughter, my partner, and my son. My son is 7 years old. My daughter is 4. When my son started school last year in grade R, he was diagnosed with ADHD. The sad part, in our black communities, ADHD is not known. It is not. If you think about it, when we were growing up at school, there were those kids that couldn't concentrate in class, and they were labeled names that this one is slow, this one is domkopo, this one what, because of lack of knowledge. For those that don't know what is ADHD, ADHD is attention deficiency hypertension disorder. It's also known as a neurodiverse disease. It's a disease of the mind, basically. Because in black community, I don't know about white communities, but mostly in our black communities, mental health issues, they are not talked about. It's either olweilwe or udomkopo. Like, we don't take things like that seriously. So when my son was diagnosed with ADHD, it was a bit difficult for me. And then he started OT, occupational therapy, of which it's still ongoing. It helps him with he learns to focus, he learns to concentrate. I didn't opt for the medication, ADHD medication. We're doing it the holistic way. I'm not a professional. I'm just talking from being a mom, expressing my views. And most people don't know that October is mental wellness month. And since my son was diagnosed with ADHD, I pick up a lot of things from different children, and most parents don't notice. And it is difficult, guys. I'm somebody who's very firm. Before I could understand what was going on with him when we were doing homework was a difficult time. We would fight, and I'll just give up and say, no, you don't want to do your homework, you're lazy, blah 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 blah. No, it's ADHD. I started noticing his traits on what he does, what he's not doing, and I started self-reflecting as a mother. I was never diagnosed with ADHD, but I think I have it. Yes, I think I have ADHD as well. Reason I'm saying that is because I'm the biggest procrastinator of all times. I procrastinate everything. Like, before I can do something, I overthink, and then I will have a brain freeze, and like sometimes I will not even do it. I'll just tell myself, nope, it's not worth it, leave it. So when I started doing my researches about ADHD, that's when I realized that, oh, I might have this thing as well, because I procrastinate. Even for me to launch my own YouTube channel, to be on the camera like this, guys, you don't know. You guys don't want to know. It took me, I can show you the videos that I've shoot. I think I've shot more than 20 videos or 30. They're just lying there. Because with your ADHD mind, you always tell yourself, you're not good enough. You're not worth it. Nobody's gonna watch you. Nobody's gonna understand what you're talking about. You're thinking about the critics. Like, your brain just freezes. It's not that people with ADHD, they're lazy. They're not lazy. Actually, we are hard workers. I am a hard worker. But because of the brain freeze, let me give you an example. I'm that someone who can plan with you as a friend. Say, we're gonna go out, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that on Saturday. Come Saturday morning, my brain will just freeze. And I say, I'm not going anywhere. For that day, I'll be depressed. I'll close myself in the house, in the room. I'll need my own space, personal space, no friends, no family. But since I started taking some herbs to control my anxiety, I'm not on any drugs. I'm just taking herbs that I buy for ADHD. It's a bit better. And I've also seen improvement with my son. He's a bit better as well when it comes to that. It doesn't get a brain freeze when we're busy doing homework. Like, guys, like, you know, this child knows what is 1 + 1. You ask him, what is 1 + 1? You go like, no answer. His brain is freezing. And when you put pressure on him, he gets more confused. Whatever you guys were doing, the homework, everything that you guys were doing, it's gone. It's gone. You have to start from the beginning. So, what I wanted to say, guys, is that mental health is real. We go through it as people. If you have a child, or if you yourself see some signs of the things that I've mentioned, if you want to go and see a psychologist, you can go and see a psychologist. I just did my research online and watched some videos of people with ADHD, and what I've learned is that if you have an ADHD child, stick to routine. ADHD children, they need routine. Once you derail from your routine, they derail. They don't know anything about time. Their brains is not about, they don't work with time. And I've noticed that with me. I'm a very routine person. I'm like, I have specifics. This time I have to do this. This time I have to do this. It's not something that was trained. I think in my brain, I told myself, before I could know what was wrong, I told myself I need to do this and this and that, so that I can have a routine. And if for one day I follow for a routine, let's say I'm late for work for 30 minutes or something, my whole day is just a mess. I don't want to lie. I'll forget everything that I've planned for that day. I'll even forget to pick up my son from school. It's not that I'm a bad mother. No. It's the brain. So what I do with the times to pick him up from school, I have an alarm set on my phone to remind me it's time to pick up your son. I have a routine as well. I wake up at 5, I do a few exercises, I take a bath, and then I wake up the kids, prepare them for school, they have breakfast, we go to work. When I get to work, I have a routine. If I don't stick to that routine, nothing works. If somebody comes and say, Kajo, go and do this, while my plan was to do that, my day is fucked up. Sorry for the French. But it's not because I'm slow, it's not because I'm stupid. If I was stupid, I wouldn't be where I am and be an IT technical specialist. So with ADHD, if you are a parent and you notice those traits on your child and everything, try to have a routine for your child. Stick to that routine Monday to Monday. Doesn't matter the day of the week. Like with my son, he wakes up, he goes to school, and then when I fetch him from school, I don't take him to daycare. I bring him to work, and then he does his homework at work while waiting for me. We go home, he takes a break, he's got extra lessons in the afternoon, late in the afternoon, and after that he bathes, he eats, sleep. That's his routine. If we don't do that for one day, the whole week, his teachers will complain that he doesn't sit still in class, he's fidgeting, he's making noise, he's doing what, he's not concentrating. So routine is very important. I am going to emphasize on the routine. If you think you suffer from ADHD or any neurodiverse disease, Google them. Google the symptoms that you have. Google the solutions. But I can assure you, routine is number one. Routine keeps us grounded. If you don't keep to routine, nothing will keep you grounded with ADHD. My older son also has ADHD. He had a drug problem when he was growing up because we didn't know what's wrong. He did his own researches and he picked up that he's got ADHD. He stopped smoking weed, started exercising. That's his routine. If he doesn't exercise, his day is thrown off. Now he's a professional boxer. He's thriving through his ADHD. So what I'm saying is, yes, there is life with ADHD. You can be what you want to be with ADHD. All we need is support. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to click on the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you like my content, and you can share your comments. If you are a professional and understand what ADHD is about and you want us to maybe have a sit down one-on-one, we can arrange that. You can click on my comment section and then we can share the details and we can arrange. I'm in Cape Town, but distance shouldn't be a problem. We can have a Zoom meeting. Thank you for watching. Please click the like and subscribe button. I love you guys. Mwah.